My topic is a philosophical analysis of Shankara and Ramanuja understanding of Maya. The notion of Maya is the central tenet of Vedanta philosophy and represents the culmination of Indian speculative inquiry into the nature of the distinction between reality and appearances. In this study, the philosophy of the concept of Maya will be addressed as it is understood by two different philosophers within the Hindu philosophical system. In the Rig Veda, the word Maya occurs frequently and is used generally to indicate the supernatural power attributed to the gods, especially to Varuna, Mitra, and Indra. In many hymns, Maya is praised as a world-sustaining power. We come across a different significance in the famous verse of the Rig Veda, where Indra, by is a supernatural power, is said to assume various forms. Rupam rupam pratirupa bahuva tat asya rupam pratichaksanaya Indra mayavi puru rupa yate yukta hayasya haraya satadasa. Means, in every form has been imagined and all these are only to be viewed as his form. In many forms, Indra wanders through his Maya or wonderful powers. Her nest are his 10 times 100 horses. In an ordinary sense, the word Maya means trickery, fraud, or deceit. But in spiritual parlance, Maya means unreality from the reality represented by God and Brahma. Among the many objections that have been from time to time urged against the doctrine of Maya by Indian thinkers not belonging to Shankara's school and by various other writers of the East and the West, it is not our purpose here to take into account all such objections. First, because some of them are namely merely childish and destroy themselves in their very enunciation, and secondly, because it falls outside our scope. We will chiefly discuss here those that lie within the sphere of our main concern, that is Shankara and Ramanuja. In Shankara's understanding, Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jiva Brahmaiva Navara. Brahma, the absolute alone is real. The world is transient. Mithya is unirvachaniya, cannot be defined, cannot be translated as unreal. But the Jiva or the individual soul is not different from Brahma. The concept of Maya occupies a very significant place in Shankaracharya's philosophy. This great Advaita thinker applies this concept in his thought very intelligently to solve some purposefully philosophical problems. In fact, Maya is a Upanishadic concept used in various senses. It is described in the Upanishads as a golden veil that covers the truth. Shankara illustrates the concept of Maya with the rope and a snake. A rope can be mistaken for a snake from afar. On closer investigation, the snake is revealed to be a coil of rope. As soon as the illusion is destroyed, the snake vanishes permanently. The doctrine of Maya is merely a theoretical method for resolving certain problems in relation to Brahma as pure chi. In Shankara's Vedanta school of thought, the nature of Maya has been summarized as follows. Maya is the power that is inherent in Brahma. It is supported by Brahma and is absolutely dependent on Brahma. Maya is beginningless. The nature of Maya is indescribable. It is neither real nor unreal. Therefore, its nature cannot be described in tangible terms, etc. In Ramanuja's understanding of Maya, entities other than Brahma can be objects of such cognitions of the nature of joy only to a finite extent and for a limited duration. But Brahma is such that cognized for him is an infinite and abiding joy. It is for his reason that the Shruti scripture says Brahma is bliss, since the form of cognition as joy is determined by its object. Brahma itself is joy. In contradiction to the aforementioned passages, Ramanuja puts forth a philosophical system that legitimates the existence and power of a personal God. Coming from the Vaishnava tradition, Ramanuja did not choose to agree with Shankara that the Nirgun Brahma is the ultimate reality. According to Ramanuja, multiplicity is real and part of Brahma's attribute. Therefore, Ramanuja strongly criticizes Shankara's doctrine of Maya. Maya for him is a real power of God and creation is a divine sport that is as real as God himself. The critical points raised by Ramanuja are known as Anupapatti. Ramanuja labeled 7 significant accusation against Shankara's Maya doctrine on various grounds. The 7 charges are like Ashranu Papatti, Tirudhanu Prapatti, Sharpanu Papatti, Anirvachaniya Papatti, Pramanu Papatti, Nirvatanu Kanu Papatti, and Nirvad Anu Papatti, etc. The main concern of my study is to show the similarities and different dissimilarities between Shankara and Ramanuja on the perspective of Maya. Shankara and Ramanuja have opposing views on Maya. To arrive at the fundamental comprehension between these two philosophers, it is necessary to examine their similarities and differences. The philosophy of Shankara is uncompromising non-dualism. Shankara is therefore classified as a non-dualist. The relationship between Brahma and Atma is described here. Maya serves as the barrier between Brahma and Atma. Shankara was a Shiva devotee. In contrast to Ramanuja's philosophy, on the other hand, is qualified non-dualism. Similar to Shankara, Ramanuja is a non-dualist regarding Maya. However, his non-dualism is mitigated and not absolute. His perspectives on the connection between Brahma and the spirit resonate with fellow Christians. Ramanuja taught that the universe is the body of Brahma, the immutable basis of reality. He challenges Shankara's comprehension of the concept of Maya by asserting that if Brahma is both cause and effect, then ignorance cannot produce the illusion. His concept of illusion lies outside Brahma, which he defines as everything other than Brahma's begins. Ramanuja is a Vishnu devotee. In conclusion, Hinduism is accompanied by a variety of philosophies, each of which contains a variety of perspectives. And this study's central comprehension is regarded as its most important point. The focus of this study is to determine whether or not these two philosophers can reach a common understanding. There will be a concise summary of each philosopher. First of all, Shankara was the first philosopher to cover, where Shankara's philosophical doctrine was known as Advaita Vedanta. The philosophy of this doctrine is known as absolute non-dualism. Shankara was a firm believer in the conventional interpretation of Maya. Maya, according to Shankara, is the existence and non-existence entity that creates a phantasm and thus something that does not exist in actuality. The second discussed philosopher was Ramanuja. The philosophical school of Ramanuja was Vishishtadvaita. The philosophy of this school is known as qualified non-dualism. Ramanuja argues that the very notion that something can be ignorant presupposes that a person is ignoring. Shankara is refuted by Shankara's assertion that despite the existence of Brahma and the remainder of the universe, everything is inclusive and contained within the body of Brahma. This research presented in this paper demonstrates that although there may be a general definition for the concept of Maya, it is not possible to acquire a central comprehension of Maya between these two philosophies due to their divergent perspectives. Shankara and Ramanuja are similar in that they are both non-dualist, but they differ in that one is absolute and while another one is mitigated. Thank you.